Alright, first off, sorry for the bad camera angles. I'm in the RV and it's not exactly a lot of room for videoing things. But I bought my batteries a few weeks ago. And when I went to put them under the bed, this is the bed platform here, I noticed the water pump sitting there. So I did some digging around under the closet. Sorry about all that. And all the wiring in here, and noticed, or plumbing rather, and noticed that the water is plumbed from the, where it goes to the wall there, straight into the plumbing system. Doesn't use the pump. So I crawled underneath what I thought was a freshwater and a blackwater tank, or two blackwater tanks. So, put that project on pause and ordered this 35-gallon tank off of Amazon. Next weekend when I take my vacation day and Memorial Day and get a 4.5-day weekend, I'm going to plumb that in and wire up all the batteries. And that should be everything I need, I think, before I can move in. So, I might be moved in by the end of this month, middle of next month. Well, so today I'm trying to figure out how to arrange the water tank and the batteries to give me the most storage room underneath here. So I'll pause the video and put the batteries in and show you what I come up with. Okay, I think this is the best way to organize it and maximize the space I have. I'm going to take some insulation, probably 2 inch insulation all the way around the water tank. It'll help just in case something happens and it gets below freezing in here. I don't have to worry about the tank freezing. And I really want the insulation against the bottom of the RV. And then these are the batteries. Now these are 6-volt golf cart batteries. So, oh, wrong way. Looks like we're zoomed out all the way. Alright. So because they're 6 volts and the power inverter requires 12, I have to wire this positive terminal to this positive terminal, the negative terminal to this negative terminal. And that'll turn this pair of batteries into one 12-volt pair. Then take all... Is that right? No. This negative terminal, this positive terminal. And then this positive terminal to this negative, this positive one to this negative one. Then that turns these two into 12-volt batteries. Then I can wire all these positive terminals together and all these negative terminals together. And that makes one giant 12-volt battery. And then those cables will run over here and right up against this wall. So we're going to put the power inverter. Probably drill some holes. Here, let's turn you around so you're not upside down. Drill some holes through here so air can flow in and keep the inverter cool. And then there's this door here. I can open up and I'll be able to see the controls on the inverter. And then I'll run wire from the inverter back and underneath the RV or around through anyway to where the regular shore power hookup is, and just plug the inverter basically in with an extension cord. That way I don't have to rewire all the electronics. And then I left a gap back here in the planning. Put boards around this so these things don't slide around. Figure out how to strap them down so when I do, or if I do move this thing, all these heavy batteries don't fly around the inside of the RV. But anyway, got back here, so I have room to run the water lines around the batteries. And I'm going to make sure I don't put any joints in that area. Don't want spraying water next to batteries. And then the pump is going to hang out in there. I'm going to screw it down. It already has dampening feet, so it won't vibrate. I was hoping I'd have room to put a long gun storage case underneath here too and lock it and chain it up. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen. So I'm going to take one of the dinettes and put the long gun stored in there. And use this to store more longer term food that doesn't fit in this cabinet here that's going to be my pantry. And I think that's about it for this update. I got a vacation day coming up next week. Next weekend, which is Memorial Day. I think I already mentioned that. And I'm going to try to do... Sorry about the shaky videos I get out here. Try to do run some water line and the sewer line from that building there all the way down to the fence line here. And then I'll come over to where the RV is so I can hook up the sewer and water. I can just come out here, turn a valve for the sewer, turn a valve to drain the water, or turn a valve up here for the sewer, valve down here, drain this, if I can get it right. Open a valve here for let the sewage out. Open a valve here for the fresh water. And close that valve in the winter. Close both valves in the winter, don't have to worry about the sewage freezing. And then I have another valve here on the water inlet to open up. And then I'll hook an air compressor. I already have it set up in the building. And I'll have an air compressor so I can just open a valve and it'll blow a bunch of the water out of here, so that only the part of the pipe that's underground I have to worry about it freezing. And then by running the sewer and water, or at least running the water over here, I'm also going to bury some conduit. So then Rhonda will go ahead and have power and water on this side of her property. I already have to dig the hole. Figured I might as well throw the conduit and some 12 2-wire, and that way it's done. It's already taken care of, future-proofed, and it only cost me a few $100. Good. She's not charging me rent, so I don't mind doing stuff like that to help her. Alright. Maybe this weekend we're going to take care of the brush pile and do some other stuff. Well, thank you for watching. Have a great day.